Hi, welcome to the Abyss Tarot T.A.T. Today's pick a card is going to be who keeps looking at your picture and why. Why are they doing that, right? So this could be anybody. This could be from like a love relationship, an ex, to somebody that hates you, right? It could be anybody that is just looking at your picture constantly. And it's like, why are they doing that? Okay, I also got the idea to do this reading because I kept hearing the songs Take a Picture from Filter and the song Pictures of You by The Cure. Those two songs just back to back kept repeating themselves to me in my head. So I'm like, okay, something here with pictures, right? So let's go ahead and do a reading on that. Okay, so we are going to be using the teddy bear tarot, and we're going to use these little teddy bear stickers to make the pile selection. So let's go ahead and take a look at the pile. So for pile 1, we have this teddy bear here. He's running. He's a runner. Looks like he's finishing the race. And he has numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so pile 1 is this teddy bear. That's a runner. Pile 2, we have this teddy bear here that he took off his teddy bear head. And underneath is a very shiny, like silvery skull. Okay, pile 2 is the teddy bear with the skull head. Pile 3 is the teddy bear with a paper bag on his head and it says shame. Pile 3 is the teddy bear with the paper bag on his head that says shame. And pile 4, we have the teddy bear here that has on a birthday hat and a present and balloon with him. It's like a birthday bear. Okay, pile 4 is the birthday bear. Okay, so go ahead, take a look at the piles. If you feel called to pick more than one pile, go right ahead. Timestamps will be down below, and I'll see you at your reading. Bye. Hi, welcome. So for those of you who chose pile number 1, this little teddy bear here, the runner, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, I've associated it with air. So it could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, okay? We're going to go ahead and take a look at your card here, the little teddy bear tarot card. And you have the Tower in the reverse is the card here. So this is already an ending that's already happened with somebody. I'm also getting that maybe with this person, you might have lived with them. We have like the man running out of the house and 2 little teddy bears behind him. Where is the wife bear? She's still in the house? Is she still in the fire? So yeah, I do feel like this is somebody that you lived with. It could have been a relationship, maybe even a family member, but this is, with the runner here too, right? He's like finishing the race, and with the Tower in the reverse, like this is something that it's already past, something that is already over. So yeah, so it could have been a relationship, it could have been an ex-spouse or something like that. But I'm getting like this person is thinking of you because it's almost like they're feeling like, I don't know if this person is having health issues or they're having some type of mental issues or something, but it's like they're thinking of where they're at right now, and they're like thinking of how it was in the past with you. It's almost like that nostalgia feeling is what I'm getting. So it's almost like this person is missing you. But there was definitely a fallout with them. But let's get some more cards and see why else is the Tower here in the reverse. Okay. And we have the lady. Look at that. We have this lady, so this could be you. It says, this charming woman with flowers in hand, as with the gentleman, her cards will command. The fortunes revealed, once the cards have been placed, unveil the fate of the destiny traced. So again, this is either you or this person. So this is the first card that came out, which is lady. Okay, and then we have 25 with the ring. Yeah, this was a relationship. Okay, ring to the right, your love is alive. It will ever be bright and continue to thrive. Ring to the left, and troubles begin. Your heart will be cleft and filled with chagrin. So, yeah, this is definitely somebody that you were committed to, could have been engaged to, married to, but this was a relationship. Okay, then we have 9 with flowers. And it's funny because with the ring card here, oh no, it's with the lady card. I'm sorry. With the lady card, it talks about like getting your flowers. And then here we do have the card of flowers coming up with the lady here. So number 9. So yeah, so it's like this person wants to talk to you. And I feel almost like they want to apologize too, with the flowers here twice, right? I feel like they want to apologize to you for maybe causing this tower moment, for maybe running off and leaving you behind. Because again, we do have the man. Oh, where's card? We do have the man. Where is it? And the two little teddy bears running behind him, like they're taking off from this tower that's falling apart. And so it could be this person, right? That was a runner, and they want to apologize. Maybe they left you when times were tough or something was going on. Maybe you were having a difficulty in your life. This is reminding me of somebody telling me when they broke up with somebody, they said they broke up with this person because they're like, this person's got too many problems and I got problems of my own to deal with, so I can't deal with them. So it kind of reminds me of that here. This person probably saying like you had problems going on that they don't want to deal with because they had their own problems. So it could be something like that, but I'm also feeling like there's regret here. And this person has been thinking about you. They've been definitely looking at your picture. um you might have a picture that you've taken like in a like dressed up, you know what I mean? And if you're a feminine, like in a dress is what I'm also seeing, a dress, and they're looking at that. But this person definitely does wish you well is what I'm getting. They definitely do wish you well, and they're just kind of almost wanting to apologize. I feel like an apologetic energy from them. Okay, so we have birds here. Okay, birds are about communication. Okay, it's number 12. Birds bring a message full of cheer. If this card falls distant and all is not clear, whatever the outcome remains without fear. Woes will be brief when the birds disappear. Yeah, so the birds, again, is communication. It's like somebody, they do want to reach out, especially be next to the flowers. I do feel like they want to come with an apology. They're thinking of you. They're thinking of the nostalgia, and they're thinking of like the mistake they made to run off and walk off or whatever, maybe at the moment where you needed them the most. Maybe you were having a hard time. Maybe you were having, a loss in your family, right? Because the tower, sometimes can talk about like somebody crossing over, and it's in the reverse. So it means like something that happened, maybe a tragedy happened. And this person was like, whoa, this is too much for me. So, they ended up running. And so I feel like they are regretting that. They're feeling bad. Okay, we have 15 here with the bear. Browy and bold, here is the bear. Your financial positions, you should be aware. Spend your resources with wisdom and care. Use your power to strong and fair. Okay, so the bear is about protection, but this is also talking about like kind of being careful with your finances. This person also might be wondering how your finances are going. So they might be thinking of like, what are you doing for work now? Where are you basically in life too, is what I'm getting. They're just kind of wondering where you're at the moment in your life. Like, did things get better? Just whatever the situation was. I feel like they're thinking about that. Let's go ahead and get some of these teddy bear. Get some more of the teddy bear tarot. Okay. I also feel like this person could have been angry with you when they stopped talking to you. They could have been angry with you for some type of reason, and I feel like that anger is no longer there. And now they're like, oh, I shouldn't have been that angry, or I shouldn't have been that upset, or something like that. But I do feel like they were angry, and that anger is like washed away now. I do feel like they want to apologize. We have the Page of Swords here. Look at that. The Page of Swords is like the spy card, right? This is like somebody being nosy, checking your social media, again, looking at your pictures, things like that. So this person is definitely doing that. They are definitely just kind of looking. And see how he's kind of looking out and there's nothing there to look out at. It's just like the clouds, the wind, the leaves, the water, that type of stuff. So this person is just kind of like looking and looking, almost like trying to discover something new from your picture or pictures. But it's like the same scenario, the same story. Okay, and what is this? We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So, we know that the Five of Wands is like being very petty and conflictive and, just wanting to fight, right? But it's in the reverse. So again, I do feel like whatever this person was angry about, it's gone. It's over. They've let it go. And I do feel like they're like, oh, why did I get so angry? I shouldn't have been, I shouldn't have acted out like that. I shouldn't have lashed out. I shouldn't have said those things. Like I shouldn't have been that mad over it. like it wasn't that big of a deal as I made it out to be. So now it's like they're seeing that they definitely don't want to fight. They definitely don't want to fight. They do want to talk to you, but they no longer have that anger and that fight that they had in them with you. Okay. Let me get 2 more, please. No more wants to come out. We have to pull them out then. Okay. All right. Let me pull from here. And we have the 10 of Wands. Look at that. The 10 of Wands. They're feeling very burdened. There's a weight on their shoulders. I definitely do feel like they want to talk to you. They want to clear the air. They want to get this off their chest. They want to apologize for running out, for being angry, for maybe even getting in your face is what I'm getting. Like, I feel like this person acted really out of pocket over a situation that should have been, like, it wasn't that serious. So something within them was just making them kind of like, you know, get all revved up and lash out. And now that they've had the time, and time has passed for sure, time has passed since this moment, their anger has passed too. Ooh, too many cards. Give me 1 second. Oh gosh, I will only take the one that was on the table because everything was on the floor. Okay, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. They want to move forward. They do want to communicate. They could be a fixed sign, or you could be a fixed sign. So we do have Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus here. Okay. So they could be one of these signs or you, but they do want to move forward. Like I said, I feel like they want to come to you and apologize. They want to get this weight off their shoulders. They want to move forward. But they're not sure if you would be willing to talk to them, that you would be like, oh, you want to talk to me? Oh, you want to talk to me after everything you've said and done? Oh, really? You want to talk to me? So they do have a little bit of hesitation, a little bit of fear on how you would react to them approaching you, you know, apologizing to you. Let me get 1 more. Oh, okay, we got 2 more then. Okay. So we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. So this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, very loving, very nurturing, very intuitive energy. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. So they know that you're a very kind, caring person, right? But they're not sure if you're going to forgive. They're not sure if you're going to accept this apology, if you're going to be like, okay, let's start new. You know, the 8 of Pentacles is like working on something new, right? But also in the reverse, it's like you're not working on anything new. It's just, it's staying the way it is. It's a stagnant energy. So they're kind of wondering, well, I know that pile 1 is a kind, forgiving person, but will they be kind enough and forgiving enough to forgive me and to let this go? I heard let bygones be bygones. So yeah, so this person's definitely wanting you to forgive and to let go of this. Okay, let me get from this witch deck here. What are we at? We're at 12 minutes. Okay. What else? Okay. And what do we have here? We have the lily. Okay, the number 20, the lily. So this is about see, this has a couple meanings here with this card, but this could be, again, you know, it is a flower. It's like they want peace and they want a renewal, because this card also represents like beginnings, but it's also the card of endings. So this is a card, this is a flower that can be given at a wedding, and it's also a flower that can be given at a funeral. So it's kind of like, well, we've had an ending, but can we have this new beginning, right? So yeah, so this, with the number 20 breaking down to the number 2, I do feel like this could have been a relationship. And to me, I always say, to me, the number 2 is always Libra energy, and you did pick air element. So this might be a Libra, or you might be a Libra, or they might have that somewhere in their chart, or you might have that. But again, with this flower, I feel, again, they want to give you your flowers, but at the same time, they're giving this specific flower because it's like they're saying, well, this ending is, are we going to have a new beginning, or is it still just an ending? So with this flower, I feel like they're saying, okay, it's going to be kind of up in the air. It's going to be up to you, basically. Oh my gosh, all these cards now want to come out. I will only take the top one. Oh, Okay, let's see. Oh, we have the card of the crossroads. Yeah, exactly. This person is at the crossroads wondering if they can reach out to you. And they might also think that you'll be at the crossroads saying, you know, do I accept the apology or do I not? But here definitely with the crossroads, like I said, I feel like they've been thinking of you and they're kind of wanting to reach out. Like I said, they might even have like, I'm feeling like they might have health issues or they might just be feeling kind of low too. Maybe in their mood is low because I'm just feeling low energy. That's what I was thinking health, but it could just be low energy, low mood. Their mental, you know, health is just kind of like they're kind of like it's almost like a bummed out energy, you know, that type of thing. So maybe that's why they've been thinking of you. Let me get one of these cards here from my Dream Discernment deck, and then we'll pull some names. I just want to get some names too. I haven't pulled names in a while. Okay. Let's see. Pile one. Oh, two cards came out. Okay. And we have 59 with toilet. Okay, we have 59 with toilet. It says, are you needing to let go of unexpected feelings and people who caused you pain? So definitely this person and probably knows that you've already let go. And again, they've caused you pain. You let go of the person, you let go of the feelings. But this person is wondering if they could come around and apologize. And would you be kind enough to accept their apology? But it seems like you're going to pour that cup down the toilet, you know? Okay, and then we have 54 breaking down to a 9 with television. Okay, we have television here. And it says, are you putting off your perspective and just going with everyone else's? Okay, so I do feel like with this person, I also feel like they might be wasting time just watching a lot of movies, a lot of TV. They're just kind of, again, they're in that low energy, just not wanting to think, just not wanting to do anything. I do feel like this person is just kind of lounging around, watching TV, watching movies. But also with this card saying, are you going with everyone else's perspective? I also feel like this person at the time when maybe they were angry with you, they were just maybe going with somebody else's perspective instead of kind of listening to themselves and their own reason and saying, okay, well, it's not that bad, or whatever the situation was that made them feel kind of, you know, kind of angry, kind of, that made them run, right? That made them run from you, made them leave you at a moment where you were probably like needing them. Oh my gosh, we have 72 breaking down to a 9 with funeral. Look, what did I tell you? This could definitely be that they left when at a moment when you were probably grieving, when you were probably grieving the loss of someone, and they're like, yeah, I can't deal with this kind of emotions, and they took off, right? And then also with the lilies, like I said, you can give them at a funeral or you can give them at a wedding, and here we do have the funeral here. Okay, so 72 breaking down to a 9 with funeral. What huge changes in your life do you need to accept and acknowledge? Yeah, this person needs to accept what they did. They need to acknowledge what they did. And I also feel like that is why it is on their shoulders. That's why it is weighing down on them with that 10 of wands. What they did, they know what they did. It's like they know what they did, right? And it's kind of it's like, it's almost like it's hit them. So once it's hit them, it's like way down on them more. Because of now it's weighing down like, what did I do? Why did I react like that? Why did I say that? Why did I just bail on them when they were such a good person and they needed me? So I feel like this is what they're kind of facing now. This is their consequences of what they are facing. All right, let's pull some names real quick. Let's pull some names here and here. Okay. We have a lot of names, so let's just go through them, okay? We have Miriam. We have Molly. We have Bambi. We have Jody. We have Harry. When Harry met Sally. We have December. This could have happened in December, whatever this was. We have Michelle. We have Lorenzo. We have Fernando. We have Carlos. We have a lot of Latin names. We have Isaiah. We have the number 66, so that could be a significance to you. We have the color red. We have Scorpio. Okay. And again, like I was saying, the fixed signs, they could be a fixed sign or you, and Scorpio is a fixed sign. We have Marcella. We have Tony. We have Keith. Oh, don't fly away. I have the fan on. We have Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond. We have Hank. Hank Hill, King of the Hill. Okay, okay, we have Danny. We have Dolly. Okay. We have Sarah. We have Brian. We have Russ. We have Jason. We have the number 88. That could also be a significance. We have Noel. Makes me think of Christmas, right? We have Cortez. That could be a first name or a last name. We have Erica. We have Walt. We have Ray, like King. We have Carrie. We have Omar. Ooh. We have Mona. We have Sharon. We have Terrence. Oh, we have Kenya. And we have the number 5. Okay, so, all right, pile one, that's what I have for you. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So for those of you who chose pile number 2, this teddy bear here with the skull head, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, I've associated it with fire. So you could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay, we're going to take a look at your teddy bear card, and then we're going to pull more as we go along. I swear, it is the 4 of Wands in the reverse, and I swear I don't see these cards or pick them or anything like that, but it is the 4 of Wands in the reverse, which is fire element, which is your pile selection here. The 4 of Wands is about celebration. It's maybe like a wedding, it's a union, moving in together, celebrating an anniversary, a marriage, something like that, but it's in the reverse. So it's in the reverse, so it seems like this is most likely a person that you were with. This could be an ex, okay? And here with this teddy bear here, he took his head off and he's a skull. So I feel like this is somebody that was pretending to be something they were not. And it's like maybe along the way you found out who they really were and you saw their true colors, But so yeah, so this is a separation. This is a lot of like disharmony in the marriage, in the union, whatever it is. So this is, it says congrats here too. So yeah, so this is somebody that maybe you were married to or in a relationship with. Now, as I was shuffling your Bluebird Lenormand cards, this one fell out. So I decided to keep it here. I'm going to put it back in, but I decided to keep it to show you. It is the snake, okay? And it says, it's number 7 too. It says, vile is the serpent who lulls with a bite. Be not indulgent or slow to the fight. Flee every moment that turns on the charm. This poison opponent will bring you to harm. So the snake, right? Like this is somebody that obviously snaked you. They did something. They probably cheated on you. They, lied to you maybe about a lot of things. Again, they were wearing this mask of being the sweet teddy bear, and you found out they really weren't. They were this cold, calculated, person here. So with this snake card and this 4 of Wands in the reverse, I do feel like this is a relationship that was not great, and you ended up seeing the person's true colors. But okay, so let's go ahead and get you some cards. Okay. Oh, we have number 10, the side. Look at that, removing. This is a removal of energy. This is like removing, cutting the person out of your life. Okay, it's number 10. It says, the side comes bare, danger stalks too, of strangers beware. They can harm you. If nearby cards hold favorable view, what with swift action you'll overcome too. So basically, it's just kind of what cards are around it. And I mean, the only card we have so far with it is the 4 of Wands. So this is not a favorable outcome. This is not a favorable person to be around. We also got the Sun card here, 31. The sun is warm and brightest of days. Good luck has begun to come your way. The closer your locations, you back in sweet bliss. Energy should abound like summer's radiant kiss. So this is things becoming better once you remove this person. Once you cut this person out of your life, like you saw things getting better. Okay? But I do want to see why this person is looking at your pictures. Why is this person looking at your pictures, pile 2? Okay, we have number 11 with the birch rod. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this was, let me take a deep breath for you. Whew, this was a tough one. This was a tough relationship. Okay, so birch rod brings strife to, what is it? To what should be bliss. Exactly. It brings strife to what should be bliss, which was that 4 of Wands. It should have been like this, and it was like this. Okay, to what should be bliss. To husband and wife, what I tell you, to husband and wife All has gone amiss. Exactly. Prepare for sorrows that dampen the days, begotten of quarrels that bring much dismay. Oh my God. It was nothing but troubles with this person. Absolutely nothing but troubles. This person was bad news, heartbreaker, liar, cheater. They were the works, everything. Um, but I do want to see why they're looking at your pictures. I mean, hmm. Yeah, this is somebody that you can definitely not trust, is what I'm getting. What is this? Oh my gosh, speaking of not being able to trust, are you kidding me? The fox. Are you kidding me? The fox is such a manipulator. He's clever, he's sneaky, he's a liar, he's a cheater. The fox. Okay. Let me read it. It's in Portuguese, so it kind of takes me a little bit of a minute to translate it, but I'm gonna get there, okay? Okay. Yeah, so definitely avoiding this person at all costs, because this is definitely somebody that is a liar, a cheater, and a betrayer. To stay away from this person. The fox card sometimes does talk about a person that could have like red hair or light brown, reddish, auburn hair because of the fox, being red. So this person, or maybe you, could have that color hair. Okay, but definitely, you did the right thing here with cutting this person off. And maybe they want. I mean, why are they looking at your picture? That's what I'm kind of wondering. Why? Like, we know it's a wrap here, but why are they still looking at your picture? Why that curiosity? Oh my gosh, and we have the sun. And we have the sun here. So we have the sun twice, this confirmation. So the sun, yeah. So this card again signifies happiness, a positive energy, just like this other sun card. So this person might be looking at you kind of having a better life, because again, these cards do talk about once you remove this person, things seem to have gotten better. You seem to have gotten on track, is what I just heard. You got on track. Okay, great. So maybe this person is looking at that and saying, well, why were they off track when they were with me? Maybe because they were the one derailing you from the track, right? But you know, so let's see what else we have here. We have 25 with the clouds. Okay, so there's something not clear here. Yeah, it's not even clear with me, because I'm like, why is this person looking at your pictures? There's something unclear here. There's some uncertainty, and or maybe this person wants to clear something up with you. But again, this isn't somebody that you could trust, because the clouds are there. So it's like not being able to see because there's clouds. It also talks about having cloudy judgment, so maybe this person will use the excuse of saying, well, I had cloudy judgment at that time. I wasn't thinking, when I lied, when I cheated, when I scammed you, when I blah, 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 blah. So they could also maybe be thinking about that, like giving themselves an excuse, right? On things. But there's a lot of like hidden stuff here still. So this is somebody very sneaky for sure. For sure. This is somebody that needs to work on themselves, is what I'm hearing, but I don't think they're going to. Okay, we have number 3 with the house. So this is home life. Yeah, so this could, again, have been a marriage, right? This is somebody that you shared a home with. You had a home life with them. And again, the home should have been a happy home, but it does seem like they're, with the number 3 too, I'm getting third party energy. So with the number 3 and the home, I feel like this is somebody that maybe put you in a third party. So instead of it being a happy home, it was a broken home here with the 4 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Let's get some tarot now. I want to get some tarot and see what is going on with this shady person. Don't you do it, number 2. Don't you do it. Don't you talk to them if they try to reach out. I'm just kidding. You talk to whoever you want. But no, really don't. Don't do this with them. Okay, let's see. Why? I mean, they might not reach out. I'm still like, why are they intent on looking at your pictures? But again, I do see that they're noticing that there is progression here with you. And they're like, pile 2 is doing good now. When they were with me, it was just, we were kind of a hot mess, So they're looking at, you got the sun twice, so they are definitely looking at you standing out, radiating, being happy, being energetic, having positive things, positive energy. Oh, it's a lot of cards. Oh my gosh. The lovers in the Really? The Lovers in the reverse. This is Gemini energy in the reverse. Yeah, this, oh my gosh. This is definitely love gone wrong. Definitely somebody that, you know, really didn't maybe love you because maybe they don't even love themselves. You know, this is definitely somebody that has issues with, with their emotions. Like I said, this is somebody that needs to work on themselves. We have the Ten of Swords here. Look at that. That little teddy bear has 10 swords in its back. So this is definitely something that's over. It's completely done. And here with the Sigh, you know, it's over. It's like really done. And maybe this person thought that you really wouldn't be done with them. Maybe they thought they could like sneak back in or talk you back into it, because I do feel like this person is pretty good with their words, especially if they are a fire sign. And this little teddy bear mask here, you know, the little teddy bear head, I do feel like this person is somebody that's able to put on the charm. Honestly, this person is very charming at first, you know. They're definitely able to put that on. They might even like be all sunny and happy and sweet and everything, but that's not really who they are. And then we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. You have no communication with this person. You definitely have cut them off. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. So here's this new beginning, this new opportunity, stability here. So again, I do feel like they're looking at you with stability. Since the time that you have not talked to them, they're seeing there's a change here with you. They're seeing there's new beginnings and there's stability here. And they're kind of going, huh, how are they doing so good without me? You know what I mean? So that is maybe why they're looking at your pictures. Not even so much that they want to talk to you, because I don't think they do, but they got this thing going in their head like, let me see what's going on with pile 2. And then they see it and they're like, how is pile 2 doing good without me? You know? Okay, let's go ahead and get you. Okay, let's go ahead and get some of these cards from my dream discernment deck, and then we'll post some names. Okay, we're at 12 minutes. Okay. Pile 2. Who and what are they looking at their pictures? Who is looking at pile 2's pictures and why? Oh, it's too many. Okay. So we have number 11 with the hairbrush. Okay. It says, are you taking the time to sort through the small details more closely? Okay, so I do think that you're somebody that is paying more attention to things now. You know, maybe you're able to see through the facade of people that you weren't able to see before. Now you look at all the little details. Now you pay attention to the red flags as to maybe before you didn't. But again, not that I'm excusing you, right? But again, this person is very charming. They're very good at swaying people. They're very good at, like, you know, charming them, talking to them. So I do feel here that, you know, they were able to kind of get you to see past those things. But I do feel with the hairbrush, you pay more close attention to details about people now, that they aren't bullshitters, you know, basically. Let me get one more. Okay, here we go. And we have 98, the unicorn. Oh, look at that, the unicorn. I think this person is looking at you like you are definitely a unicorn. Okay, it says, are you ready to believe money is coming towards you for your good karma? Here with the unicorn and the Ace of Pentacles, this person is probably seeing you prosper. Again, they're seeing you like, how is Pile 2 doing good? How are they doing good without me and better than when we were together? Like, how are they doing it on their own like this? So I do feel like there's definitely good positive things coming for you. You're definitely more vigilant on who you talk to, who you surround yourself with, who you allow into your space. But yeah, this person is looking at you like, oh, you're doing good now, you know? Okay, let me get one of these. Actually, let me get one of these steampunk cards for you, and then we'll get some names, okay? Let's get pile 2. And we have 20 breaking down to a 2 with the automobile. So that, yeah, you left. This is moving forward. So this person, again, is seeing you move forward. They're seeing that once you left, you started to prosper. Things started to get better for you. You started to move forward as to maybe you weren't able to, like, maybe even get a job or have a good paying job before. now it's like maybe you're doing great, maybe you're making money, maybe you're doing really good. Like there's a lot of positive things here for you since you moved on from this person. And it is 20, breaking down to the number 2. And again, you picked pile number 2, and like I said, to me 2 is always Libra. It's always that partnerships. So things are coming into balance for you as to where they were really off balance with this person. Okay. And we have the clock 33. Look at that, the clock 33. Time has passed. They're definitely seeing that since the time that has passed, again, things have progressed for you. Things have gotten better for you. You've been able to like move forward to get better things. This person probably has not. This person is probably still doing the same stuff they were doing. They're still probably the same shady person that they've always been doing, you know, the things that they do to get what they want from people. But then that's it. Like it doesn't go further than that. Like they're not able to progress themselves. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and get you some names. Oh, really? I dropped them. Let's put them back in. February. Okay, that one stayed out. Okay, well, we'll keep February. So maybe something in the month of February, or your birthday's in February, or this person's birthday is in February. Let's see. Okay, we'll get these here. Let me cover this. We got quite a few names. Okay. Oh, I just heard Chester. Okay. I always think Chester the molester. Okay, so we have Rizzo. Oh, isn't Rizzo from the movie Grease? We have Javier. Okay. We have Stuart. We have Prince. We have Bradley. We have Benjamin. We have Luce, like Lucy. We have Haley. We have Larry the lobster. We have Deborah. We have John. We have Jackson. Oh, okay. We have Caesar. We have Ed or Edward. We have Joy. We have Monica. We have the number 11. Okay, 11 again. Partnerships, right? We have Pedro. Vote for Pedro. We have Gloria. We have Barry. We have Isaiah. Isaiah's back again. It was in pile 1. Okay, we have Sarah. We have Alex. We have Paige. We have Megan. We have Alice. We have Sharon. Sharon's back again. We have Fernando. We have Naya. We have Casey. We have Anais. We have James. James and the Giant Peach. We have Marcella. This one was also in pile 1. We have Melissa. And we have TT, okay, which could be like a nickname. Okay, so that's all I have for you. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, welcome. So for those of you who chose pile number 3, the teddy bear here with the bag on his head that says shame, I would like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, I've associated it with earth. So it could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at your teddy bear card, and then we're going to pull more cards as we go along. So either you're an earth sign, or this person that's looking at your picture is an earth sign. Here with the teddy bear having the shame paper bag over his head, I feel like this person maybe feels shame over something that they did or said, okay? Okay, your card here is the Hierophant in the reverse. So we have the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like this person did something to where they took a really... They did something, but they took it to a really low level. Like, you know, I'm getting like whatever the situation was, we'll pull more cards, but I'm feeling like whatever the situation was, it's almost like you were trying to be the bigger picture, the bigger person, and they were like not. They were not. They were like, oh, I'm going to say some stuff about you. I'm going to tear you down. I'm going to go after you. So whatever this reason was, this Hierophant in the reverse, they could have been like telling people that you were like a hoe, that you were not faithful, that maybe you were cheating on your spouse. This could have even been an ex-spouse, maybe somebody that you were divorced from, or this could have been like your partner's ex, or it could have been your ex's new partner or something like that. You know what I mean? So this could have been over like a love situation or a love triangle. Ooh, sorry, move the camera. And it's like you were like, I'm not trying to argue or be any part of this, and this person was like, oh no, you in this, I'm gonna drag you down. So something here, like I said, either you are with their ex or your ex is now with them, and this person was trying to drag you down. But I do feel like they really did maybe say some terrible things about you or accuse you of things or something like that, and it's like they feel shame over it. But this could have been over a person, you know, over like a third party or something like that. Okay, but let's go ahead and get some cards here and see what we got. Maybe this person could have like accused you of stealing their partner or something like that, or trying to, you know, take their partner or something, because I feel like they it's like they were accusing you of like really grimy things, and they were just trying to like take it really low. Okay, so we have number 6 here with the clouds. So a lot of uncertainty, a lot of clouded judgment. You know, again, this person's probably like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. You know, we have the clouds here. It says, clouds brightly shine, strung in precision. Life will be fine with fine decision, with firm decision. Beware of clouds, misty and obscure. Life cloaked in darkness is hard to endure. Yeah, so again, things being cloaked, maybe this person thinking they knew the situation and it really wasn't that situation. You know what I mean? Because again, it says, life cloaked in darkness is hard to endure. So it's like this person wasn't really seeing the truth of it, or they weren't really seeing what they thought they were seeing. So it's something like that. So again, I do feel like it has something to do with like either their ex or your ex, but there's like something here where their judgment wasn't really what it was, you know, what they were thinking. Okay, so we do have 13 here with a child. When a sweet child smiles your way, innocence brings joy to fill your day. Friends are many, enemies are few. Embrace a fresh start in all you do. So here, yeah, so, you know, friends are many, enemies are few. So this is somebody that could have turned into like a frenemy, a friend that could have turned into an enemy. And, you know, it says embrace a fresh start in all that you do. So it's again, looking at things through the eyes of a child, and maybe even this person trying to do that now from the clouded judgment. Now they're trying to look at things through the eyes of a child. They're like, oh, I wasn't thinking right before. Let me look at things with a fresh pair of eyes, so that, you know, a fresh start here of what they thought or were accusing you of, or what they were saying about you. Also, child, you could have a child with this person, or maybe like, again, like I said, maybe with the ex or something like that, but there might be a child here in this connection also. I'm getting Virgo and Scorpio also coming through. And I know you picked earth element, but you know, Scorpio is a water sign, but I am feeling Scorpio. I'm definitely feeling the earth sign, so I'm feeling Virgo. And then we do have the Hierophant here with Taurus. Could be Capricorn too. Okay, what else? Okay. And we have number 20, the garden here. Okay, so the garden is about like connecting, reunions, getting together, like a meeting place. Okay, the garden enters to a party you'll go. New friends will arrive and romance may flow. Life to be enjoyed with nature all around. In this variant setting, beauty and peace abound. And so this also could have been at like going somewhere and meeting this person, or this person seeing you somewhere. Again, I feel like this is like somebody accusing you of taking their man or their woman or whatever. There's some type of like, I feel accusation here. It's what I really do feel. And the garden enters, a party will go, new friends will arrive, and romance will flow. Yeah, I definitely feel like somebody saying, you know, you're trying to take my person. Okay, we have 12 here with the bird. How I knew this card was going to come out. I definitely knew this card was going to come out because, like I said, I feel like this person was trying to bash your reputation. And so I knew that the birds was going to come out because the birds is communication, talking to a group of people, gossip energy, that type of thing. So I definitely knew this was going to come out because I do feel like this person was set on bashing your reputation. Okay, so we have birds here. Birds bring a message full of cheer. If this card falls distant, all is not clear. Whatever the outcome, remain without fear. Woes will be brief when the birds disappear. Okay, so we need them birds to shoo, shoo, shoo. And yeah, and I do feel like this person was in your energy, especially with the garden and next to it. This person was in your energy. Maybe they were talking to your friends. Maybe they're friends with your friends or something like that. And again, they were telling people, they were gossiping to people about like what a terrible person you are, what deeds you were doing that probably weren't real, like they weren't true, you know, but to this person, they were like, oh yeah, this person is a hoe. This person is a man stealer, a woman stealer. This person, blah, blah, blah. So this person was definitely saying those things, you know? Okay, let's see. Actually, let me get from the other deck here, from the witch one. Okay. Move these cards over a little bit. Okay. Oh, and we have number 40 with the grapes. Okay, so the grapes, the abundance, happiness, good times, flourishing, a celebration. So kind of like the garden. Oh, kind of like the garden card here, where it's kind of like being at a gathering, being at a party, having a good time. So maybe this person has been looking at your picture because maybe they now saw you at a party. Maybe they saw you having a good time. Maybe they saw you like somewhere with friends or something like that. And it's like maybe since they saw you, they can't get you off their mind. So they've been looking at your picture. And this person can't get you off their mind because they saw you. I mean, obviously, like at this party, because the party keeps coming out twice. Okay, what do we have? We have the snake. Wow. We have the snake here with number 13. And like I said, I felt Scorpio energy. And the number 13 in tarot is death. It is Scorpio energy. So here, it's the snake. Um, yeah, so the snake here, it does talk about like somebody or a situation that was like escalating, something that was like, it was more and more. And again, I feel like it was this person just trying to wreck your reputation, talk about you, just, say that you were like the worst of the worst and that type of thing. You see, in this card, it's in Portuguese, so I'm like translating it the best that I can. But it does also talk about like sexuality, and again, I do feel like this person's like was saying, "Oh, pile three is a hoe. Like you can't trust pile three with nobody around your man or your woman because pile three is a hoe." And I saw again, this person was being a snake, and they were saying that you were a snake, that that you were the one doing things with people and taking their partners and stuff like that. Okay, we have 18. We have the lady here. Okay, so this could be a female that was again saying these things about you. This is a feminine energy. It says wife. It says wife. It says wife, mother, lover. Something like that. Some female in your energy lover, huh? This could also be somebody that was again the love is like the lover was the lover of your ex, or was saying that you were the lover of their ex or something like that. But like somebody here again with that like accusing you, and she has her hand like this, so it's almost like they're saying, I heard pile three was doing this and that. I heard that pile three is did it. It was just gossip, it was just slander. Oh, and look, almost fell under the table is the fox. Okay, the fox. Oh my goodness, this fox here is so sneaky, so deceptive, such a liar. The fox is a liar, a cheater, very deceptive energy. And so it could be this person again, but they were like making it sound like it was you were the fox. You were the fox trying to get in the hen house. You know what I mean? They were saying like, "Oh, don't trust pile three because they are that lying, deceptive fox." And this came out in pile two, I think. Yeah, I think pile two just had this. And the fox, like I said, in that pile, it does talk about like maybe somebody that could have like red hair or reddish hair or auburn hair. Or maybe they dye their hair or red, brownish, auburn, something like that. So this could be somebody that has that hair color. Oh, that card fell. Give me 1 sec. Okay. And we have number 4 here with the key. Okay. So the key is new opportunities. Okay. Success. Yeah, it says success, opportunities surrounding you. So this person was trying to basically get those doors to close in front of you. They were trying to get you to lose opportunities, connections with people, things like that. But you still have the key here. The key is still showing up for you, showing stability. So you still have what you had, but this person was trying to take it away. They were trying to take you down and they did not succeed. Okay, let's go ahead and get some tarot. Look at that. The Three of Swords as I'm cutting it. The Three of Swords, heartbreak. And this person probably accused you of giving them heartbreak. Or also the Three of Swords sometimes could signify with those three swords, third party energy. So this person could be saying that they've had heartbreak because you put them in a third party. Okay. Oh my goodness. It's freaking cards. Okay. And it is the Eight of Cups, walking away. Definitely have to walk away. We have the Empress, number 3 in the reverse, the Empress. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, was there anything else? No, it was just those 3. Okay. So first one, the Eight of Cups in the reverse, water element, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And you definitely had to walk away from this. Again, I do feel like you were trying not to entertain this. You were trying not to be a part of it. You were trying not to be in this third party, this situation, whatever this was. And you were trying to walk away, but it almost feels like this person was dragging you in so they could drag you down. And then we do have the Empress in the reverse. This could also, again, with the child card here, this could be a baby mama, a baby daddy, your spouse's baby mama, something like that. So again, somebody that has a child, or there's a child in common here. There's a child in this connection. So, this could be baby mama, but it is in the reverse. So this is somebody that is very much focused on themselves and on somebody else's business instead of worrying like about their kids and their home and things like that. This is somebody that their attention is like in the wrong place, and things are not growing either. So the relationship's not growing of whatever they were, this connection with you or with this ex or whoever this person was. It's like the connection wasn't growing and it hasn't been growing. So it's almost like they were looking where to place the blame. We have the Knight of Pentacles here, Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, very slow progress here. Very slow moving, but very steady progress. So, I also feel with this card that this person wanted you like gone, like they wanted you out of their life, they wanted you out of the picture. And again, I do feel like that is what you were trying to do by walking away, but it's almost like they wanted you to leave on their terms. Like, oh, I'm going to tell you when you leave my life, but it's after I drag you down, it's after I tear you down, then you can leave. You're just not going to walk away scot-free. You're going to walk away after I do some damage. So I feel like with this card, I feel like they were trying to have you walk away, but on their terms. Gosh, I do not like this person. I'm feeling it like right here. I don't like this person's energy. I feel like a mean-spirited person. This is a mean-spirited person. Oh, I'm sorry if you have to deal with this person's energy, because I do not like it. I'm feeling it and I don't like it. Ugh. Okay. Let's get you one of these from my Dream Discernment deck. Pile 3. Who keeps looking at your picture? And why? This person's not letting go. I do feel like this person feels shame for what they've done and like said, but at the same time, I feel like they justify it, and they're not letting go, and they're like still holding on to you, to your energy, and that is probably why they look at your picture. They're like invested in your energy, and you're like, leave me alone, like what the hell? And they're definitely still invested in your picture and your energy. We have number 5 here with book. Okay, 5, changes, choices, and challenges. And it says, have you learned your lessons not to repeat the same cycles again? With the book. Have you learned your lessons not to repeat the same cycles again? With the number 5, changes, choices, and challenges. No, this person has not. And the card that you did have, remember, was the Hierophant in the reverse, which is number 5. So this person is still, like I said, they're still a messy person. They're still a negative person. They might feel bad about the things they say and do, but they still do them. They still continue to do things to people that they shouldn't, What is that? Okay. Too many cards. Okay. Just take the top one. We have 32 breaking down to a 5. Here's 5 again with crying. Okay, what is keeping you from expressing yourself to others? Look at that, crying. I feel like this person has cried, but not over you, but over kind of like the situation. And I also feel like this person wanted to see you crying, honestly. Like, I definitely do feel like this person wanted to see you crying. Like, they were really going to enjoy that, but it doesn't seem like they got to do that. Or at least if they did make you feel hurt or cry, you didn't express it. You didn't show it. Okay, we have 85 here with skeleton. Okay, we have 85 with skeleton. Are you having misunderstandings with others and making enemies? This is exactly this person's energy. The skeleton here, those skeletons come out of the closet for this person. Yes. Are you having misunderstandings with others and making enemies? Like I said, it almost feels like this whole thing started from a misunderstanding, from this person having this crazy idea in their head of you and whatever you were doing, that they kind of like let it unravel into this craziness of like, oh, you're a hoe, you're this, you're that, blah, 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 blah. And then they told everybody else and their mama, We have 58 with running here. We have running. Pile 1 was a little running teddy bear. There might be a message for you there. Okay, what problem are you escaping from instead of facing? Okay, what problem are you escaping from instead of facing? This person is not facing it because, again, they have that paper bag over their head. They need to take that bag off, look in the mirror, and face the problems that they create instead of running. And instead, again, of like justifying what the problems that they cause, the problems they create, they justify them. Okay, we have 94 with autumn. Look at that, pretty. 94 with autumn. Have you put something to a much needed end to start a new cycle in life? You've definitely done that. Okay, you've definitely done that with that Eight of Cups. You put it to an end. Again, it's like you were like, I am not trying to be a part of this. And this person was like, oh, no, 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 you come back. You're going to be a part of this until I say you're not a part of this, you know? But you definitely did put it to an end here with the autumn. Maybe this happened in the autumn, or the, you know, autumn season does represent change, right? And we do have autumn approaching again soon. So things changing. So, you know, this person, is still basically, like I said, they're still holding on to your energy, and hopefully we can have them let go and put it to an end here, and they can walk away from your energy, you know, because they are definitely still looking at your pictures. All right, let's get some names. Let's get some names. Let's get a few names. This one wants to come out. Let's see. We have Orlando. Okay, so we have Orlando. Okay, so let's get these names here. All right. So we had Orlando, we have Henry, we have Jody, we have Travis, we have Candy, we have Mario, we have Chester. Oh, there's Chester the molester. We have Lucky, we have Adrian, we have Teresa, we have Callie, we have Israel, we have Jason, we have Marcus, we have Mark. Okay, Marcus and Mark. We have Carl. We have the month of February. This one already came out too in one of the piles, the month of February. Carl. Okay. We have Maggie. We have Chris. We have Priscilla. We have Lala. Oh, somebody's nickname could be Lala. We have Matthew. We have Walt. We have Cortez. We have Agnes. We have Gary. We have Davina. We have Marcella. Marcella's been like in every pile. You know what, Marcella? We have Luce. We have Javier. That one was in the last pile too. We have Nikki. We have Omar. And we have Amanda. Okay? All right, pile 3. Well, that's all I have for you. I hope this message resonates. And I'll talk to you later. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So for those of you who chose pile number 4, the little teddy bear here with the gift, the birthday present, and the party hat, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, associate it with water. So it could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, okay? Or the person that is looking at your picture a lot is a water sign. We're going to go ahead and take a look at your teddy bear card, and then we're going to pull more cards as we go along. Okay, so you have the devil in the reverse, Capricorn energy. This is toxic. Okay, we have 2 teddy bears here, like chained up to the devil, and it is in the reverse. So this is a toxic situation. Could have been a friendship, could have been a relationship, could have even been a co-worker. Just I feel whatever this is, this person was somebody very invested in themselves, very much like the attention had to be on them, especially with the teddy bear, right? It looks like he's celebrating himself. He's like, look at look what I bought myself, look at the present I bought myself because it's my birthday. So I'm getting that kind of energy of somebody that could be you know, just about themselves, somebody toxic, somebody lazy too is what I'm feeling here. This could be a lazy person because the devil in the upright, you know, I mean, it is Capricorn energy, and Capricorn is always working. I mean, Capricorn works like even in their sleep, right? But it's in the reverse. So this is telling me somebody that doesn't want to work, somebody that is like probably lazy, probably somebody that gets fired from jobs or misses a lot of work, or you know, something like that. So I'm also getting that this could have been like a friendship from work. This could have been a like a work friend or something like that, or just like a coworker. But we'll pull some cards and see what else we got. Oh, and when I was shuffling this deck, we just got the caution card come out. We'll talk about it right now. But when I was shuffling this deck, oh, we have the snake on the bottom. Oh my gosh. Okay. When I was shuffling this deck, the mice card popped out, but I put it back in. But the mice card does talk about like somebody around you and your energy stealing from you. Like even if they come to your house, they could have taken something like a ring, or you know, it could even been something that wasn't even of value. Just you know, they went to the bathroom and took your toothpaste. Like it's something like that, like something dumb like that too. But this is like again somebody that you can't trust because this is somebody that was just like or is just invested in themselves, like me, and I'll do what I want and I'll take what I want and that type of energy. So seeing that mice card, this person definitely put like worries in your head. Maybe they stressed you when you were around them. You know, here with the devil, right? It's toxic energy. So maybe this person is toxic, or maybe they even have habits that, you know, that they need to steal the money for, right? Like maybe they have habits that they'll take the TV and go pawn the TV for their fix, right? So it could be somebody, something like that too, that has some type of dependence to some type of substance. Okay, so we do have coffin here. Like I said, it popped out right now, so we're gonna have to go ahead and talk about coffin. It does talk about endings too. So it says illness is known, sickness is near, fate has its own ending to fear. You lose your money. Oh, speaking of losing your money, right, with the mice, all hopeless to you. And what is the saddest? What is the saddest? Your courage falls to. So again, it's like that energy and feeling of like this person made you nervous, they made you worry, they stressed you when they're around or they weren't around. This is somebody that worried you or stressed you. You know, somebody that kept you on your toes, like they kept you on alert, like very vigilant of what they were doing or what they were saying, something like that. So again, I feel like this could have even, just been like a friendship, but this person is so toxic that you almost were like, you felt when they were in your energy, in your environment, it was just kind of like you were like on high alert for some reason with this person, okay? But here with the coffin, yeah, sickness too. So even if this person doesn't have a physical sickness, they could have like they got the sickness, where they're just, again, they need to maybe get their fix or something, um, and they'll take things from you or from people. Let's see, but I want to see why they're looking at your picture. Why? Okay. And we have lady here, 29, breaking down to 11, breaking down to a 2. So this could be you or this could be this person. This could be a feminine energy, okay? This charming woman with flowers in hand, as with the gentleman, her cards will command. The fortunes revealed, once the cards have been placed, unveil the fate, the destiny traced. So it's next to the coffin. So there's an ending here. So yeah, you definitely put an ending to this connection because again, the devil, this is just toxic. I'm also getting that this person like overstepped their boundaries. So yeah, so again, another thing of why when they were in your energy, you were kind of like, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna say? Like, just that type of energy because they it's almost like they didn't understand boundaries or they weren't taught boundaries. So I'm getting something like that. Okay, we have 10 with side. Yeah, you definitely removed this person. Okay, it says the side cuts bear, danger stalks too. Of strangers beware, they can harm you. If nearby cards hold favorable view, with swift action, you'll overcome too. Yeah, you definitely overcoming, cutting them out with swift action because you're like, yeah, these people or this person is obviously up to no good. So you definitely did cut this person out, and it is underneath the coffin card. So you definitely put an ending to this. Okay, we have number 5 here with tree. Okay, one tree from earth is best to see. It springs from birth, good health for thee. And if the tree should reappear close to the querent, your goal is near. It's underneath the lady, okay? It's underneath the lady. It does talk about health issues, but this card's saying like maybe good health issues, like depending. But the tree does talk about like maybe somebody having health issues. Also, the tree could be somebody like that is in your family. Like maybe this person isn't related to you, and maybe that's why they overstepped their boundaries and would probably like show up at your house and just chill, like not even call before they came, that type of thing. And again, taking things from you, like things that you weren't going to notice, like maybe they took a spoon one day and another day they took the knife, another day they took the fork. Like they're just somebody like does what they want, like they just, I don't know, I feel like they don't have concern for other people, but at the same time I feel it's something to do with like they weren't taught how to be like good people. It's just something, I don't know. And with the tree here, I feel like this is something that is, what the heck are the neighbors, I'm so sorry. I feel like this is something that is rooted in them, like this is how they grew up. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and get some more cards from now the witch deck. I feel like this could be a feminine, but it could be a masculine too. But whoever this person is, this is a toxic person. This was a toxic connection. The heck? Even though I'm wearing the hat, I feel like somebody pulled my hair right now. Oh my gosh, yeah. This is definitely somebody that would do that, this energy, right? We have 28 here with the anchor. This talks about stability. Okay, it says success in business and in love, okay? And yeah, stability with money, with love, with work, that type of thing. So this is you having stability and them here not having it. Like I said, I feel the energy of somebody that goes like from job to job, or they get fired or they quit because they're just too lazy to show up, that type of energy. But they see you as somebody that has stability, somebody that's definitely like a go-getter. Okay, we have 36 here with the cat. Ooh. It's in Portuguese, so I'm translating it the best that I can, okay? So this also talks about like things that aren't real, like it's just like maybe perceiving something that is there and it isn't really there. So again, the way this person sees things, the way they view things, the way they go about doing things with no boundaries and just kind of, you know, conflicts too. Yeah, there could be conflicts too with this person. Yeah, you definitely have that. This is somebody that is conflictive. Again, this is an energy that you were kind of like, oh, what now? What are they going to do now? What are they going to say now? You know? And like I said, I do feel like it is a feminine energy, and this could even be somebody from your family, like a relative, you know, somebody in your bloodline, a cousin, maybe even a sibling too. But I feel like this could be somebody from your bloodline, kind of like a cousin. Oh, don't fall. Okay, so then we have the knight here. Okay, we do have the knight with his horse. And this is like opportunities and of change and stuff like that. So maybe this might be this person trying to come back in and say, oh, I've changed, or I've done something different, or I'm doing something different with myself. This is like them almost like trying to show that they're moved on into something different. But again, I do feel like they still have that same devil in reverse energy about them. Or maybe they're saying, well, I quit smoking, or I quit drinking, or I quit, right? But you know, they quit those bad habits, but there's still something toxic about this person. So the fact that they quit those bad habits is great, but there's still something toxic about them. We have 47, the bride. Look at there's too many cards over here. We have the bride here. Yeah, this is a feminine energy. This they could even be reaching out to you and wanting to invite you maybe to their wedding or to, you know, to their party or celebration or something like that. Or maybe they see you as, you know, because this might be you. They might see you that you're getting married or you're in a relationship, and they might be like, hey, can I meet your partner? Can I come to the wedding? Like, am I invited? Like, I do see them like reaching out for something. But I also said I feel like with this card here, it's almost like they're trying to show you something about them has changed. Yeah, but I would here with this card too, it does say that this person could still basically have the same turbulent life, but in different ways. You know, like I said, even if they quit their drinking, their smoking, whatever their bad habits, they're still having turbulence in their life in other ways. They're still having chaos in their life in other ways, and it's like you are not trying to bring that in again. You know. Okay, let's get some tarot now from the teddy bear, from the teddy bear tarot. I kind of do feel like this person isn't just looking at your pictures, but they're also like thinking of reaching out. Because with the other piles, I didn't feel like the people wanted to reach out. These people just kind of like think about them, kind of like look at their pictures, and then kind of, you know. But with you, I do feel like this person is probably going to want to reach out and talk to you. So, I don't know. Okay, we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. Oh my goodness. Water. When you did pick the water element pile, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. It is in the reverse. Again, this person doesn't have control of their emotions. This person hasn't developed, hasn't worked on themselves. And yeah, I mean, it's the Page of Cups. It's like he's learning to control his emotions. He's learning, but it's in the reverse. This person hasn't changed and they don't control their emotions. I also heard they get overstimulated. So maybe they're the type of person that um, might seem like bipolar or, you know, or something like that. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. This is a Capricorn, could also be Taurus, Virgo. This is the card of reciprocity, but this is the card of somebody that gives too much and then somebody takes too much. When it's in the reverse, I like it. For me personally, I read it in the reverse as a better situation because it means we're having balance. Things are finally like aligning to where you give and then, you know, I give. So it's like we go back and forth. But in the upright, the way it came out, this is somebody that gives too much and somebody that takes too much. So this person might be wanting to take from you. And again, with the mice card being the card that like popped out when I was shuffling, it's like somebody coming to steal. Somebody is like, be on alert. Okay. Somebody will want to come to your house. They want to show up and they want to like put something in their pocket when you're not looking or something like that. You know what I mean? They want to take the cash that they know you have stashed under your pillow, or you know what I mean? So it's kind of like I do feel like this person is going to want to reach out, honestly. I didn't feel it with the other piles, but with you I do feel that, so just be careful. So we have Polar Lisa. Look at that, the polar bear. It's like the Mona Lisa. So we have the Polar Lisa here. It's like you know, the picture where Mona Lisa smile is like a weird smile, but then she's not really smiling. So I don't know. I just feel like this person is definitely going to want to paint some type of picture to you saying, well, I'm not doing that no more. Look, I'm different now. Like I said, especially with this card, and it is 14 breaking down to a 5, changes, choices, and challenges. I do feel like this person is going to try to show up and be like, look, I'm different now. You're different, but the same, but in a different way. Okay, so we do have the Justice card in the reverse, Libra energy. This person could also have legal troubles. This could also, you know, and again, this is maybe them just being their same low vibration self that they normally are, getting themselves into trouble, maybe needing you to give them some bail money or help them or something. But again, things not working out for them. This is somebody who things don't work out for, but again, it's because they create the situations where the things don't work out for them. Like I said, if they get a job, they don't go, they quit, or they get fired or something like that. So, yeah, they might be reaching out for some type of help. Okay. All right, let's get you some of these cards here for my dream discernment deck. Okay, what else do we have? Pile 4. Okay. And we have the beach, 45 breaking down to a 9, 9 the number of completion. Okay, it says beach. Did you know that this awkward, difficult situation will make you more confident and become more comfortable? So this situation that you've gone through with this person, very awkward, very uncomfortable, it's actually made you become more comfortable and more at peace because, again, I feel like you were on vigilance, on high alert when this person was around. And it's almost like with this person not being around, it's almost like you were able to kind of like drop your shoulders down, you were able to relax, and you were able to breathe a little bit, okay? It's like that beach energy of peace, of relaxation. Like you were able to feel that without this person and their conflicts and their drama. Hmm. And we have fish with number 6, more water again. So yeah, you could be a water sign or this person could be a water sign. Okay, so that we do have the fish here. Could be Pisces energy. Okay, it says fish. Abundance is coming. Are you ready and open to receive? Look at that. So this person might, again, be asking for something from you. You know, this is the give and somebody's giving and somebody's taking. They might come to ask for money. They might ask, hey, can you help me out? Can you give me a loan? I have some court fees to pay. I have whatever debt to pay. Can you help me out? So I do feel like this person is going to reach out because maybe they do want some money from you. Let me get one more, please. Oh, there it is. And we have 32 breaking down to a 5, changes, choices, and challenges with crying. Look at that, crying. This person might even come crying. What is keeping you from expressing yourself to others? Okay. So, you know, you did pick the water element pile, and I do say a lot of times, and again, no shade on the water signs, but the water signs that are low vibration water signs, they will use emotional manipulation to get what they want from other people. So this person could be a low vibration water sign, and they will maybe use crying, you know, to kind of pull at the heartstrings of you and others to get what they want. So this person might be doing that so they can get some money. They can get some money out of you. Okay. Let me get one of these steampunk cards. Wow, I'm going on really long and I'm still pulling some names for you right now. Okay. I'm sorry if you hear the neighbors. I don't know. They're so loud. Okay. And we have 6 with cannon. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Shooting off the cannon, right? This is somebody that is loud. This is somebody that is aggressive. This is somebody that is like a loudmouth, like a bully, like gets attention. And again, I do feel like that's this person's energy. It is that devil energy in the reverse, right? It is that devil energy where they do come with like guns blasting, right? This is definitely that cannon energy with this person. I do feel like you moved away from this person's energy, but like I said, with them looking at your pictures right now, I do feel like they're going to reach out, or they're probably going to pop up to where you live, your house, and ask for money or something like that. Okay, we have 43 breaking down to a 7 with mermaid. More water element. That's a lot of water here. Yeah, this person could be a water sign or you could be a water sign, but I do feel like this person is going to come and see how she has her eyes on the treasure. This mermaid is just staring at that treasure. So this person is going to come and try to use some of their like to try to get at your emotions, to play with your emotions, to get at that treasure because that's where their eyes are. They're like, I got to get some of that money, right? And then we have number 2 with ring here, ring stability. Okay, so again, maybe you're getting married or this person is getting married. So we do have the bride here and we have the ring. So maybe somebody is getting married, or they want to reach out, you know, and say, am I invited to the wedding? Am I invited to your sister's wedding? Am I invited to your brother's wedding? Am I invited to the wedding? Can I come? Or your wedding, or whatever this is, or maybe they want to invite you to their wedding, right? But something like that. But again, I do feel like there isn't just like a social call. They're not trying to just like reach out because they want to talk. I do feel like they're reaching out because, again, that nice card, it makes me think like they want something from you. They want to take, could be money, right? All right, let's go ahead and just get some names real quick. Let's get a few names here for you. Let's get a few names. Okay, just get a few names. I said a few names and I get the whole freaking jar, huh? Okay, so we have Gia. So funny because we have Gia, and on the card, it's the card where I normally call Gina. Okay, we have Daryl. We have Cat. Okay, or somebody could have a cat, or their name can be Cat. We have Kevin. We have Joy. We have Reggie. No, 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 go, don't go. They're just trying to fly off. I have the fan on. We have Serena. We have Carlos. We have Clark. Let me just do this. Okay, we have Sal. We have Cortez. We have Phoebe. We have Rita. We have Melissa. We have Miriam. We have Spencer. We have Darius. We have Chino. We have Brandon. We have Toby. We have Nemo. Oh, a fish, right? And again with the fish. We have Bailey. Bailey Sarian. I love Bailey Sarian. We have Clinton. We have Roger. We have Annabelle. Oh, like the doll, the possessed doll. Is this person possessed? We have Cody. We have Kizzy. Oh, I had a water sign friend named Kizzy. She was very low vibration. We have Edith. We have Vivian. We have King. We have Jessica. We have Rita. We have Ronald. We have Albert. And there's one hiding under there. I see it. We have Bruce. We have Dennis. We have Whitey. And then the one hiding. Let's see. Don't hide over here. We have Gwen. Okay? All right. Well, that's all I have for you. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.